Hello, everyone. I don't know whether we are on live, if everything is functioning okay.
Yeah, I see that we're live. That's perfect.
Well,
Welcome.
welcome everyone to this really super special moment on this particular day where so many millions of people are gathering.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
it's
We're with so many.
yes, yeah, we are feeling so many groups around the world right now who are gathering to put out prayers on this special, very, very powerful portal day, and we're gathering to hold a space of love and transformation into the light and into Christ consciousness.
Yeah, it's incredible. I don't know if you all feel it from all over the world, how many we are in the physical world and in the light realms. And we take a few minutes. It's 11:10 on the 11th of the 11th. So we take a few minutes for everybody to come in to find us. And when you are present, open your heart and feel the beauty of communion, the beauty of being together
Mhm.
on this very special day.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, we'd like to welcome anyone that's new to the work that we do. If you've never been with us before, then we encourage each and every one of you just to take what resonates. Otherwise, you can hold space for the others who are doing the work with us in this community. We work with the Sacred Heart, with heart dreaming, with inner alchemy. And in our work, each person is his or her own master and an inner authority. So you may be guided to follow our guidance, or just hold space, or maybe your heart will tell you to do something different in this field, this huge field that we'll be holding together.
Yeah. Well, in our time, it's 11:11, and it's maybe good to say some organizational elements of this meditation, because we will be guiding this meditation for an hour, approximately 11:11 till approximately 12:11. And then we will leave the meditation here online live streaming at the end in silence. Whenever we're ready, we just let ourselves be guided. So it might be that we're a little bit later or maybe a little bit earlier. It all goes through guidance. But then we are moving into an hour of silence, and we really encourage you to be with us in that next hour, also in silence and in dedication to the unity on earth. And there is this beautiful global initiative that is initiated by Tom van der Kroon and Anne Wisles. And they are with a beautiful group of friends of Soul Family who are holding space on the sacred mountain of Schiehallion in Scotland, which is their time 11:11 in Scotland time within, in the coming hours. So when it's 12:11 with us, it's 11:11 with them. And that is when we're going to join them in spirit, in silence. And they are near Glasgow in Scotland, where the International Climate Conference is taking place. And Tom and I invited all people around the globe together in silence for oneness on earth, and to bring all of our light consciousness to anyone who needs it in this conference, but anywhere around the globe, to become conscious of the union we are with Gaia Earth. So, and feel called to do that in your own special way. You know, we all have these beautiful keys inside of ourselves to connect with Gaia in our own special way, and to understand that we can only survive as a human species on this earth when we are connected with all of life that is so generously gifted to us with so much grace on this most beautiful planet in our galaxy and in the cosmos.
Mm.
So
You did
yeah, it would be really,
you said it in a really beautiful way, Petra. And we who are gathering today are here to affirm our love for Gaia and for all of life, and affirm our intention to build life in respect for all life.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
So
the most natural thing to do, but hey, how much have we forgotten about that
yeah,
as a human species, and how much we, have walked on this earth in arrogance, actually, and disconnected to all that's given and more. Yeah,
yeah, and maybe
yeah,
Petra, maybe we should talk a little bit about the significance of today, not only for the portal that it is today, but also that it is the first day of a 40-day arc to December 21st, to the solstice,
yeah,
December,
yeah, yeah,
which
yeah,
we have sent out a call for people to hold a vigil for the New Earth consciousness. And today, for us, for our school, is the first of 8 gatherings that will go all the way until December 21st. So maybe you can say a little bit more about that.
yeah. It is, of course, today is a gateway, the 11th of the 11th. It's the beginning of the 40 days where this vigil starts. Yeah, and the number 40 is such an important number also in sacred scriptures all around different cultures and religions. It is often said that prophets or people who have really made a statement in specific history, they went up to a mountain for 40 days, or they went into the desert for 40 days. And we were told that these 40 days we can see as an arc to hold, almost like a time capsule, that we are asked those, what we often say we on Earth have been waiting for, to hold all together that capsule until the 21st of December. We need to be very clear, very focused, very undistracted in this work, undistracted from all the impulses on the outer world, really stay closely in ourselves. And I mean, because we can expect that in this time frame, the stories and the energies in the outer world will become even more intense. It's really crucial to stay together as a community, holding the field of light and love, which has also called us again to gather all people around the world in this so important time of the year together, to amplify our light, to be there unconditionally, and that we can together go through any shadow that's appearing and to make choices there, how we move through these shadows, and that we invite each and every one of you to stay connected to this egregore in order to strengthen the connection of the God force, of the Magdala force, and to be very conscious of the lighthouse that we are. So for us in Mary Magdalene School, this is a first day of a much larger work that is continuing up until December 21st. The next time we'll go live is on November 28th. In the Christian tradition, that's the first Advent, where the coming of the light is also remembered. So that's maybe something to remember. And so, including today, we have 8 times we're going to be meeting until December 21st. There's information about that on this page. So please subscribe, please share it with any light worker, way shower, whoever you feel should be here. And the event, we've called it the Great Regenesis. It is about reconnecting to the birth, to the genesis of the new earth that we are so deeply working in, and the manifestation that's happening there. And use these 40 days for yourself, even if you're not connecting to us consciously, take these 40 days in your heart and be aware that we're in such a sacred arc of time, and bring as much of yourself in there to create the new earth, to be in that regenesis altogether. And everyone is welcome, and just follow where you want to be. you're welcome to be with us. Yeah.
Maybe it's also interesting to say that is going to be, or scientists tell us there will be a lot of very powerful solar influxes,
Yeah.
galactic waves, and that through this initiative we plan to be able to navigate those together.
Yeah.
So it is an opportunity for light workers to absorb, integrate more light in a very conscious way, but it is also very, very challenging. So if we can do that together, it makes it easier for everyone. Like we said, when we really can choose our way of walking through the shadow. We are in a big collective shadow at the moment that we're transforming, and it's much easier to do that when we are together. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's good to know, to look back also a year when we've gone through the Great Passage, that we've been guided to work a lot with solar forces, which has been all about preparation for the work to come. And with these solar influxes that we are expecting now, which are going to be really strong, we can expect that there will be an impact and an influence on our nervous systems, on our DNA, all to make our crystalline light body even stronger to be able to hold ground and create a new hologram on the earth. And there are specific gateways coming our way. Today is one. So if you can do today things that are really bringing high frequencies in the field, be with nature today, specifically with the waters, do whatever you feel called. But there's more days coming. There's eclipses coming on November the 19th, December the 4th. There's the gateway of the 12th of the 12th. And then of course the solstice, and there's lots of astrological things also happening. That's too much for today, but it's really a time capsule that from a cosmic perspective is really, a time for us to be very active all together in communion, in community with all of our soul family. We'll know exactly what to do because we've been trained for this for eons. So
Yes,
it's gonna be,
we have. It's really a reminder that collectively, when we go into the sacred space of the heart and we go to the space that is beyond all creation, and we reside in that space, then we can bring back into the created world something totally new. And that's what we're expert at. That's what we have been trained to do. We know how to do that, that we are not enslaved in a creation that already is, because the creation is a dream. And the creation is a dream. It's been dreamed into being. So we are creating collectively these spaces where we dream into being something totally different, something totally new, where we are really bringing in and affirming the peace, the harmony, the transparency that we want, honesty, equality, cooperative systems, abundance, and safety for everyone.
yeah,
It's not what we're seeing in the outer world right now. And as each and every one of us steps fully into our birthright, our sovereignty, and owns our sovereignty, these new systems will come into play, and they will be the new. So they will be the new norm that we are all so much dreaming of, that we hold in our hearts. We've been carrying them in our hearts for so long.
yeah. And it's good to know and be aware that these new parts of the hologram are already there. So even if you might see this three-dimensional reality as being sometimes tough at the current times, whatever country you live, there's many things going on for this great transition that's happening. And at the same time, there's these new elements already shining through that you sometimes blink with your eyes like, whoa, I'm stepping into the new earth. It's happening. And we expect more of that to happen actually in the coming 40 days too. So today we will be working with the amplification of the harmonic frequencies that are held in the creation matrix of Gaia. And the last 2 weeks, we've done some incredible work where we were guided to to receive visions of that creation matrix of Gaia and the importance of amplification of harmonic frequencies. And that is also why we do this work, and we ask so often to you, like, share our messages, bring in people, because the more we are, the stronger the matrix can hold it, because we are creators together with this whole harmonic field. And in preparation for today, it was just incredible that we were guided to deeply work with the elementals. And they were with one message. And the message was, we are with so many, and you human beings have to become more aware of that. And we know that in our Western society, elementals are associated with fantasy, non-existing beings. And one of the elementals is, for example, the fairies. Yet this whole fantasy non-existing being paradigm is really ready to be shifted, and their world will be more integrated into our consciousness again. And we are so grateful for the Celtic traditions, because they have held the lights turned on for them, so they would remain in our collective earth memory. And we cannot be more grateful for those who've done that and still do that from that tradition. Because we in the Western world, but all around the globe, we lost our connection to them. And because we lost the connection to the subtle realms, yeah.
Well, what I think is really important to say, that luckily not everyone has lost connection to the elemental realms, and there are people that are collaborating with the elemental
Yep.
realms in agriculture. Around the area where I live in Vézelay, there are wine growers that collaborate with the elementals to produce grapes in a better way,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a collaborative way. In the Steiner tradition, these realms have never been lost. They are part of the
Yeah.
pedagogy, so that children maintain this awareness and this consciousness of these realms. And every time that I am connected to these realms, they always say, we have so much knowledge, we know exactly what we need to do, but we can't do it without the humans. And they
Mm-hmm.
ask us over and over and over and over to listen, to hear them. And yesterday I was walking through the forest around my house, and all of a sudden I was interrupted in a way in my thoughts, and there were these huge crowds of elementals that were applauding and clapping and cheering and celebrating, and they were so excited to know that today we were going to be connecting with them consciously, with our global
Yeah.
community. So
Yeah.
excited. They have such a magical happiness when they're happy. So I feel them here with us now. They're just outside of my window. So I hope that you can all also connect to this incredible magic and joy and sparkle of these realms.
Yeah. It's so subtle that we are asked to slow down, to be able to hear them, to connect to them. And also in our meditation today, we need to slow down to be able to reconnect and to listen to their incredible wisdom. And we were receiving that the light frequencies that they're holding and the harmonics are the basis of Gaia's paradise harmonics. So, we will get to know them better as we learn to get to know better the angelic realms and the realms of the ascended masters and other light beings that we are working in on a daily basis. And many people are now also ready to incorporate the elemental realms if they haven't done already so, yeah. So that's really interesting. It's also good, I think, to know that in Earth history, and I'm talking about all elementals and specifically the fairies, they had to move into the earth for shelter when the human race and other beings started to pollute the earth and her elements energetically and physically. Think about the pollution of the waters, of the earth, of the air, but also the dishonoring by human beings of the element of fire, the sacred fire. And when humanity, let's say, fell into denser consciousness, lower conscious, or whatever way we want to say it, and they began poisoning the earth, many of them had to hide. And we want to say also that there are many types of elementals, but today we really felt the fairies coming into the field in a big way, and they are held by the other elementals. Like we're always talking about space holders. We feel that all the elementals are holding space with us, and of course all the natural realms.
Maybe Petra,
And yeah,
would
yeah,
you say something about the seven-pointed fairy star that
yeah,
you were telling me about? Because that's so interesting also.
yeah. Well, we know the Pleiades, the seven sisters in the sky. And it is said in ancient traditions, in the Celtic ancient tradition, that the fairy realms are associated with the Pleiades, and that they make together in the skies a seven-pointed fairy star, or elven star, it's called. And according to a fairy called Lori, the seven-pointed star is a gateway symbol. It's signifying the intersection between the human and the fairy realms. Yeah. So there's 3 points on each side, perfectly matched, and then there's a 7 point where the two worlds meet. And this is the energetic structure that allows us to move between the worlds. And the Pleiades are said that they are the guardians, the protectors, and the co-creators with the fairy realms. And they told us also that the fairies are the emissaries of the energetic harmonics on Earth since the beginnings of time. So they hold that harmonic, and they come from a specific, what they would call, for us to understand, 7-dimensional star system. And they work closely with the minerals, the waters, and all the other elements.
Yeah, because
So, I mean,
the seventh dimensional template is the original template of Gaia, which we are now in a way restoring. That's been our work now for several months, conscious work. And as that energy structure is rebuilt, so too will we come back to the magic and the play and the fun and the creativity
yeah,
that is part of the original template.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. And it's just interesting what it's going to bring to us. And those of you who've been doing more work with us, we've been guided since the summer period with the white gold ray, and that is really opening and activating the 7-dimensional consciousness to more people. And that is also deeply connected to these fairy realms and to these elemental realms, the 7-dimensional
Mm,
realms. So
yeah.
for those who are interested in that, just nice to know maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's time that we go inside. And so I just repeat, for those who came in later, maybe we will be starting a guided meditation. We'll see how long it takes. Be aware that at 11 plus 12 our time, so there will be the group on Mount Schiehallion in Scotland and all around the globe will be joining that moment of silence. So when we are closing down our guided meditations, those who want to remain in silence, please do so. If you want to close down and hold the fields in other ways because you need to move on, please hold it in your heart, that silence for that coming hour, so we can still feel your presence deeply with us. But we will stop the live streaming on Facebook when our guided meditation is gone, and then we'll also, Anna and I will move into silence ourselves in our own space. Yeah, so thank you for being with us. Thank you for your dedication.
Yeah, thank
And
you very much. Thank you so
and
much.
we really, yeah,
Yeah.
we hope to see you again also in the Great Regenesis on November 28th. So we're going to prepare ourselves for the beautiful meditation. Okay. Now, make yourself comfortable, sitting or lying down, any way you prefer. And take a moment to find your place and get ready for this meditation. And whatever position you are choosing, find a place and a way to stay alert while taking this journey. And see if you can hold your spine straight as possible without forcing anything. And now take a moment to bring all of our attention inside of ourselves. Observe our body. Scan our body and observe it in a very neutral way. All is fine. All has its place inside of you. And when there are thoughts rising, just let them flow, let them pass like little clouds in the sky. And bring now your attention to your breath. Breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly in your own pace. And with every breath you're taking, you move deeper into your inner space of silence, stillness. Just observe. Feel the incredible deep stillness inside of you. And if you feel you want to take a really deep breath and exhale strongly, please do so. And with every exhale, breathe out all tension or stress that you're still holding, or ideas about the past or the future. Just breathe them out. Make space for all the silence inside of you. And if you're still feeling some stress or blockages inside of your body, this is really the moment to release them. Let them go. Release all the energy cords to the outside world and any story from the outside world, from your daily life, from your routines. Just release all the cords and feel how we all become more and more centered in ourselves. Feel how we arrive in this most sacred moment, in the eternal now. It's a time to rejoice all together. Just drop deeper and deeper into your inner space of silence, stillness, and spaciousness. You are pure spaciousness. Now slowly bring your attention to the space of your heart. This most purest space inside of you. This is where the purest parts of you reside. place of deep silence, of love, of light, harmony. This is the place where our purest intentions rise. The space of love. Take a moment to feel how much love we hold inside of ourselves. Pure love. And from this space of love, we bring our connection and our attention to Gaia. We connect to her, Gaia Earth, who provides us with everything we need and more. And from this place of love inside of our heart, we send our love to her, our love and our gratitude. And we feel that like a heartbeat, she responds back immediately. It feels like one heartbeat. In one beat, we send our love and gratitude. And in the next beat, she's returning it back to us. Infinite love flowing to her and from her. We are her beloved child. And we can feel the interaction between us and Gaia, Earth, our mother, our planets, our home at this time in the eternal now. Feel the flow of love. And from here now, bring our attention back to the space of the heart, to the space of love. And then we move our attention to Father Sky, to the eternal sky, which is all around us. Big, big blue sky, deep blue sky. Send the love from the space of our hearts to the skies, to our Heavenly Father, and feel how Father Sky responds immediately with sending his love back to us. It is again like a heartbeat. With one beat, we send our love to the Heavenly Father Sky, and the other heartbeats, it's been sent back to us inside of our hearts. And we feel how beloved we are. We are his beloved children. And now feel the interaction with Father Sky and with Gaia Earth, our mother. Feel both interactions of love and feel how we are exactly in the middle of the two of them, being their beloved child. Now bring your attention back to the sacred space of your heart and connect to its purity. Connect to that part inside of us that has always been there and will always be there, no matter what. Connect to that purest part inside of you that is you, your true self. And from this space of purity, we reconnect consciously to all of the people and all of the beings in this network of light. Connect to all participants of this event and those participating later. And notice that there are people from all around the globe, from all around planet Earth, who have come to be here. All human beings creating the new earth of deep peace. So from heart to heart, we bring the light to each other and we create this infinite web of love and light. There's nothing stronger than this web. And in this web of love and light, we connect to the infinite field of peace that is always there. Now observe as the light amplifies and as this field of love becomes bigger and bigger, as this channel is prepared for the amplification of the Sophia Christ consciousness on earth. Consciousness of oneness and unity for all. And we notice as we stand across the planets, all connected heart to heart, we connect to this Christed grid that is around and in the earth. We can observe it as a web of light. It's the most beautiful crystalline grid that holds the highest consciousness from the central cosmic sun and beyond. And it is constructed of source energy. And we are this energy. We hold this in our fabric, and we are invited now to deeply connect with this grid as we are part of it. And while the grid of love and light amplifies and amplifies, we connect to this one big circle, this big network of all participants, and we notice that the harmonic frequencies of our light bodies are rising. Our beautiful temple bodies are adjusting to these high harmonic frequencies of earth, of these grids. Take a moment to observe what's happening. You might hear a sound or a tone, or observe a specific resonance or a physical sensation. Feel the harmonics inside of you responding to this higher resonance and coming back into its original harmonic frequency. You don't have to do anything. Just allow it to happen in these powerful fields. And while we allow this to happen, we transcend the discordant frequency patterns generated by artificial sources on Gaia. This happens on its own. And we now send consciously the harmonic coded messages from our heart to our brain centers in order to dissolve discordant realities. In this way, we are aligning our perceptions with divine harmony and synchronicity. Just send by intention your harmonic resonance towards your brain center, so anything can dissolve there in our perception and be replaced by this harmonic, paradisical state of being. Observe now the matrix of life on Earth, around Earth, on Earth, and in Earth. All life is connected with this network. All are connected to the divine ray of creation. From this place, we connect to the sacredness of life. We create a powerful field to enter with our awareness the animal kingdom. We connect deeply to the sacredness of the animal kingdom. The animals on land, the animals in the earth, the animals in the waters, on the waters, in the skies, everywhere. All sizes, small, big, all sizes are there. And we feel the eternal love force for them. And as with Gaia Earth and Father Sky, we feel their heartbeat immediately responding back to us. And now we connect to the plant kingdom all around the planets. The tiniest plants, the bushes, the flowers, the trees, all the trees everywhere. They are here today, big way, present, connects to the plants. And there might be a specific plant that comes to you to share its wisdom today with you. So connect to that plant if it's coming to you, when it's calling your attention right now. What does this plant want to convey? What does it want to teach you at this time, maybe? Send your love to the plant kingdom and receive their love back. While we move on with our attention to connect to the mineral kingdom, move into the earth and observe the inner earth plateaus of minerals, the crystal caves and caverns, all holding specific wisdom, intelligence, and codes of life's creation on earth. The minerals hold the informational field of Earth, as well as the galactic informational fields. So connect intuitively to the minerals you are attracted to and be with them for a few moments and give them your love and wait to see what you receive back. And we now move on and we connect to the kingdom of the elementals, all of them, in, on, and around Gaia Earth. They have been waiting for this moment, big way. The fairies, the gnomes, the elves, the nymphs, the dragons, the unicorns, and many, many, many others. They are part of the greater Earth family. They are our brothers and sisters in the lighter realms and dimensions. And they seek out our collaboration because there are so many things that they see, but we don't. So connect to them and open up to their subtle communication, yet very clear. And take a moment to honor them for their dedication to Gaia Earth. And now we connect to the all-encompassing sacred waters from which the earth is made. The waters that hold the eternal memory of paradise. Now connect to the waters in whatever form it is, if it's liquid or ice, plasma, or evaporated water, any form it takes. Connect from your hearts with your love field to the waters and feel the gratitudes that's coming back to you. We now connect to the original tribes, the human tribes of Gaia. All the tribes that have held the light codes for eons, waiting for us to awaken again. We honor the original tribes from Gaia. And we from here connect to the light realms, the angels, the archangels, especially today, Archangel Raphael, the Ascended Masters, Mary Magdalene, Jeshua, Saint Germain and Kuan Yin, the inner earth beings, the galactic star families, and anyone who's coming into your field, connect to them with love and feel the interconnectedness of all of life. The field of unity we are in today, the unity of all life in the sacred web of life. There is this dynamic perfection. Feel how it is ever changing and harmonious, and how it is propelled by divine intelligence in all of its energies. We are pure energy, and we are interconnected with all of life. We are one. And with this whole field of loving life inside of us, outside of us, surrounding this beautiful field today, we bring our attention now to a sacred place, a paradisical place on Gaia for you. You can move anywhere on Gaia Earth. This can be a mountain, or it can be another place that you're called to visit now. And this will be your sanctuary today, and maybe for the coming 40 days. It can be a place you know, or just a place that rises inside of you. All is well. Follow your intuition. Move to this most beautiful paradisical place on earth. And find a place in this sanctuary of yours on earth where you feel safe, where you feel held and nourished, and take your place there. And take a moment to look around and see what is there. What do you see from all the kingdoms? Animal kingdoms, plant kingdoms, the mineral kingdoms, the elemental kingdoms. Do you notice that there is a beautiful stretch of water there? And what do you see from the light realms? Is there anything or anyone present from the light realms in this sacred sanctuary of yours on earth? And become aware how you feel at home here, how the resonance of this place is exactly the resonance that you're holding. Deep inside of you, you are aware of all the other light workers on their own place on earth, holding this ceremony together with all of us today. Feel the connection heart to heart wherever we are. And feel how it connects all these sanctuaries, all these sacred spaces. And now it is time to evoke in this special place your personal guide from the elemental realms. Ask your guide to come into your fields, and if you feel so, into your sanctuary. And maybe there's more than one guide. Evoke your guide from the elemental realms and observe your guide or your guides, which can be anything or anyone. Don't be surprised. It's all well. Follow what you see and listen to them. Listen to their message. We're all invited to connect with all the elementals on earth. We become aware how many we are. Millions and millions and millions we are. And all of us having our own role, coming from one source. We connect to the network of all trees, millions and millions of them. The trees, their beautiful, beautiful expressions, holding grounds in a network in the earth and holding grounds on the earth with their beautiful branches. All the elemental beings, all nature is filled with the same harmonic resonance, holding the original codes of Gaia Earth as we are. And we notice that we are all sacred channels. We see the energy systems radiating from all living beings, activated their original harmonic resonance. And we see all their energy centers opening up, all their chakras, and they're resonating, they're pulsating. Notice what's happening. And we're now asked to connect to the fairy kingdom. We notice the etheric fairy light realms, their sanctuaries, their lightful, soft, magical surrounding, their hologram within Gaia's creation. And we notice that they have many, many sanctuaries on earth where they gather and where they live. And we see how they care for the subtle matrix of light and love. We see how they work, how they are present with their specific harmonics for the waters, for the forests, the flowers, the lands, the animals, and for us. They are deeply connected to the human race, and they are everywhere. See the sparkle that rises when they touch something with their loving presence, sparkling light beings, and yet so powerful. Take a moment to honor them in your own way. And seeing them in their lightness. And as we do so, we start moving a little distance above the earth so we can see Gaia Earth from the sky, our blue planet. She is radiant. We see the mountaintops radiating like light beacons, pure energy vortexes. They have turned on their harmonic frequency to activate together with us Gaia's crystalline paradise matrix. We see sacred portals on Gaia open and activated. The whole globe is one living, glowing body of life, of love in this galaxy. And we now slowly move back to our sanctuary on Earth, the place that we've chosen. And we look and we move towards the place where there's the water. And we sit beside the water, watching the fairies play. We see how playful they are, how they sing, how they dance, how they are with the water in a beautiful, lightful way. And in watching that glorious reality, we feel that there's a prayer rising from our hearts for our earth and for humanity. It's slowly rising. And while the prayer is starting to rise, we feel that this is the moment that we bring into the fields anything that needs magical transformation now. We are with millions and millions and millions of the original paradise on earth, keepers of light in all realms. So bring in anything that needs magical transformation now in this magical field to dissolve once and for all. And while this process continues, we feel the prayer rising stronger and stronger in ourselves. A prayer for our Gaia Earth, all of life on Earth, for humanity, for the greater good of all. And we find our own way of bringing our prayers into the water of Gaia. Bring your prayers, one by one into the water of Gaia. And we see how she takes them with her to bring them everywhere around the globe. Bring them to all living beings who receive our prayers to the water. They touch, they drink, they breathe, they swim in sacred water. Love encoded water. Water that brings peace for everyone. And as our prayers spread out over the globe, we notice the change of the current hologram on Earth. The resonance, the colors, the earthly manifestations. We see with our inner eye how everything magically changes into a paradisical reality from which we all hold the memory inside of ourselves. So watch it, observe the changes that are happening in the hologram on Earth and how the paradisical reality is rising and manifesting in this hologram inside of us. So it can be reflected and is reflected in the outer reality. So hold that field in your heart. Observe it. See. Observe what it is you see, how paradise is rising. And feel what it does to you when this happens. Be aware that you are observing and witnessing an extraordinary event on Earth. This is a real-time reality shift that will change the perceptions of all beings on Earth. Observe it as a film or a photo. Hold these images in your heart. It might feel as watching a movie. This is a real movie. This is created from the sacred space of our hearts. Keep watching as long as you like. And while we keep witnessing the transformation of the hologram into the new in silence, we ask those of you who will stay in silence for another hour, please to do so from this sacred place, from this manifestation of the new, and come back later anytime you feel you are ready. And for those of you who are ready to come back now, Please first bring your attention to the sacred space of your heart inside of you. And while you keep your eyes closed, you start to witness with your inner eyes your surroundings where you are sitting and lying. So notice the space where you are in with new inner eyes of love and light. And from that place, also become aware of the events that are happening in the outer worlds. And see this reality through the lens of the sacred hearts. See all these images that you've received in your heart of the new earth. And notice them all around you in the outer world where you are now. Observe what happens when you simply observe this field that comes into your vision. And let's stay with this for a few more moments, being the observer of this field from this inner space of love. And a deep knowing that our system is vibrating at the frequency of the new earth, holding the new harmonics in an activated way. And with this inner view from the sacred space of the heart, we invite you from this sacred space of unity, this most beautiful space, to slowly bring your focus back to your breath. Inhale and exhale a few times consciously while keeping your eyes still closed. Observe your body. You might feel specific sensations or specific resonance. Just be really gentle on your body. Maybe you want to touch it really gentle so you can feel your body fully coming back into the room or the place where you are sitting or lying down. And feel where your body touches the earth. Take a few moments before you open your eyes to fully come back. While your inner focus remains in the sacred space of the heart, the space of love, your consciousness comes fully back into the space where you are. And when you're ready, but only when you're ready, you open your eyes. To connect your inner world to the outer world. Take a few deep breaths and focus on something in your surrounding. And from here, we wish you a beautiful day. Namaste.
Namaste.